Hey, Dr. Lori here on this Sunday, the first day of daylight savings time for those of you in states that do daylight savings time. And I wanted to give you a couple of tips. Sometimes the fall back is a lot easier for people because we gain an hour, but it can still disrupt your circadian rhythm and kind of put your body a little bit off. So there's a couple of things. And one of them, it's already too late this morning, but it will be really good for tomorrow morning, on Monday morning, is to get up and allow your eyes with no sunglasses to see the red light, the sunrise, if you can. It allows that body to say, hey, it's time to wake up. Start shutting the melatonin off, turning on cortisol, turning on other hormones that are waking my body up, and get my body and my circadian rhythm going and saying, hey, there's sunlight. It's good for me to wake up. Even if where you are is cloudy, you can still do the same thing. Look up towards the sky. Just get light on your eyes, not artificial light from the lights in your house or in your van or wherever you're living, but the actual outdoor light. Next is about in the middle of the day, right around lunchtime, 1 o'clock in your time zone, get back outside and get your eyes with, again, no sunglasses on, seeing the light. This allows our body to say, hey, it's during the day. We're functioning during the day, during daylight hours. Good for your body, good for sleep tonight also. The next thing that we want to do, and this can get very tricky, especially as we now start to get into, it gets darker way earlier than what it used to. But I want you to have a goal to eat during daylight hours. And here's the reason why. As it starts to get dark, melatonin starts to increase, it starts to uptake and get into our body and say, hey, we're prepping your body for sleep. When we eat, after melatonin has started to rise, what happens is insulin is released in our body, and insulin and melatonin do not like to compete. So what happens is melatonin will start to go back down because you've eaten and insulin levels are starting to rise. What happens is then we don't feel as sleepy anymore, and that can impact our sleep in the nighttime. So like I said, I know this is the tricky piece, okay? But as soon as you can, get used to eating earlier, eating in the daylight hours. Better for sleep at night, better for overall in your digestive system, but try to get to eating earlier. For some of you, it's going to be dark by 4:30, 5 o'clock, and you may not even get home until 6 o'clock. So it may not be possible to do this piece. And I understand that. Again, it's not about perfection, it's about progress. That's probably the toughest one that I'm going to tell you. And then as the sun starts to set, the other thing that you can do is look back at that sunset again, putting that red light back on your eyes, which then again is telling that body, hey, it's time to start winding down. The sun is setting, and letting your body do what it naturally does to get you to start going to sleep and get ready for sleep. So these are a couple of tips that I have for you. The biggest thing that we can also do, and we can do this no matter where we are, is to move our body and to move our body more. Particularly if we can get outside in nature and move, then that is really good for our body. But if you have bad weather, if you don't have great weather like where I am right now, oh my gosh, I am soaking up the sun on, what is this, November 2nd? Yeah, soaking it up. But if you don't have this kind of sun where you are, and it's cloudy, it's rainy, it's bad weather, then move indoors and do a workout indoors, but just move your body. I have people who use big box stores and the larger stores to walk their aisles and just get the body moving. Whatever it is that you can do, and sometimes, yeah, you got to drive there. that is an inconvenience. I know, when you can't just walk out your front door, but do what you can. Stop making excuses. This is the only body that you get on this heavenly earth. And so we need to take care of it. And again, it's not about perfection. It's about these small 1% degree changes that then start adding up for us and moving on this continuum, right? It's health as a continuum. It's a journey. We're not going on a destination to get to health. It is a lifetime that we're going to be in a healthier state. So I hope these tips helped. If there's anything that you would like to know, one of these tips that you have questions on, then reach out below and tell me which one it is. You want more tips? Say more tips. Have an amazing day.